This is the announcement.
Yeah.
I'm on my knees.
Okay, September. I might do it on a Thursday. Oh my god.
No.
Audio listeners, she peed.
I'm so happy to be here.
You remind me of Maya's ferret when it's in its peanuts.
He does.
I'm in the macaroni.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Wow, welcome
kidding
to Wine About It.
We've got to match her freak, Maya.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
we really do. We're Cutie and I are not the best at matching anyone's energy except each other. So we're just like,
No, I get it. I
miserable.
get it. I bring a lot of freak to the table, but you guys, I'm not kidding you. One of my favorite podcasts, two of my favorite ladies. What an honor to be here.
that is so nice, guys. Introducing Peach Jars, my
Peach
soul
Jars.
light friend, beautiful woman. Here she is.
I'm
Our
so
guest of honor.
happy. I'm so happy.
Peach is famous on the
Biggest
internet
honor.
for crying, and being beautiful, and selling her butt.
Thank you. That is like the three pinnacles of my existence. So you hit it all right there.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes.
my terrible introduction.
My name is Peach Jars. First name Peach, last name Jars. I've been making content since about 2016, but I've probably only been in your frontal lobe since the last 30 seconds. Nice to meet you. I've been making YouTube videos, Twitch content, and pictures of the outside of my anus.
That's
For
awesome.
a very, very long time. But nice to meet y'all. I guess formally. Also,
It's
big
easy.
fans of Maya Higa and Cutie Cinderella.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being our fans. We need you.
One of me and Cutie's special interests is Playboy. And one of the first episodes I watched of y'all, it was one of my viewers saying, Cutie talked about Playboy. You have to watch this. And then you guys name dropped me, and I was like, why is my my added, I mean, bleep that out. Why is this
You can
out
say
of
that now.
tension right now? Oh my god, I love this podcast. Literally, that is what attracted me to you, drew me to you. It's like a gravitational force, is that you talk about Playboy. And whenever I
Yeah.
visited LA recently, Cutie took me to
We did.
the Playboy
we
mansion.
went outside the mansion. Also, I have to clarify because this is something that will happen. Oh, Peach, Cutie are fans of Playboy. They've done awful things to women. We know. But so have Ted Bundy or like all these murderers that women are also like.
I mean,
just-
it's literally anything. There's an awful side to everything. I mean, if you want to get technical, there's no ethical side of what is it? What's the C word?
containers.
No ethical
Capitalism.
consumption under
Capitalism. There's no ethical consumption under capitalism. We're all making mistakes every day. Just let me have my silly little sexy girls who do fun
Yeah.
things.
I have always been obsessed with like gorgeous, horrific things. Like Marilyn Monroe is a good example. Like gorgeous, gorgeous person, seen as this icon, but like has the most miserable and depressing life you could ever learn about. And so that's the same with Playboy. I think it's such a fascinating like facade that they were able to pull all of this off while being the most evil corporation in the entire world. That obviously is owned by different people now that probably aren't, hopefully, not taking as much advantage of women. But anyway, that's
No,
I just
no,
had to give
I
that context
also-
because some people will be mad at us.
I also find Playboy very fascinating is because that was the beginning of sexual acceptance. That was in the mainstream. And now as a
Yeah.
society, we're taking a step back into conservatism, and like sexual stuff isn't as accepted as much anymore. That it's honestly like the 60s and 70s are more progressive than we are right now. So it's just fun to watch, one, history repeat itself, and two, to watch what they were doing back then. It was really, really cool to watch women take their independence and their sexuality, by their own hands. It was awesome to see.
Yeah.
Didn't you buy carpet from
I did.
the mansion?
Or I think I told you and Cutie
Yeah.
about this. So I have an extensive Playboy collection, so extensive that only my eBay receipts can, talk about it, is because not only do I own a piece of the original Playboy Club carpet from the LA Playboy Club in the 1960s, I also used to own a original scrapbook from Hugh Hefner's ex-girlfriend that she sold on eBay for $800, and that seller didn't include a signature on the shipment, and so my neighbor has it somewhere. I don't know who has it. I'm so sad, so devastated by that. But it has sheets and pictures in there that nobody has ever seen. The only photos that were put on the eBay listing was one censored photo of Hugh Hefner with his arm around a random woman and his like hand underneath her shirt.
Jesus.
And apparently there were nude photos in there, but we'll never know.
I'm sure there
We'll never
were.
know.
I mean, so
Your neighbor probably loves it.
yeah.
Oh, that's what I mean. I was like, I'm
pumped.
never getting this stuff back. My neighbor is probably rolling in it. And I can't blame him. I really, really can't blame him.
Yeah. Something really cool for non-Playboy nerds, kind of what Peach was saying. This is what makes Hugh Hefner such an evil genius, genuinely, is in the 60s when Playboy announces, it's very much so like, this is new wave feminism. Like, let women show their tits, let them be sexy, let them blah, 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 which is like great, right? And so, like Peach said, there was a bunch of women being like, yeah, I'm gonna go try out to work at the clubs. I'm gonna be sexy. I'm gonna finally make money off of my sexuality in a way that's never been allowed before. But then the evil part of it is that he was exploiting the women.
I mean, it still holds true to this day where I hate to get in this conversation so fast where a lot of
No, it's fine.
should I say corn or should I say porn right now?
You can say porn. We can say
Okay, so a
porn.
lot of
We're a grown-up podcast.
or a grown-up podcast. A lot of porn companies before I would say about 2018, it's all men owning them. Men profiting off of women. Very much so. I don't have many citations against that. And then you see OnlyFans and other websites start up. They're still owned by men. So even though independent creators, as of myself, were making a lot more money than we would before 2017, it's still owned all by men, which is so confusing. So confusing. Is that like we disdain, what Hugh Hefner was doing, still all run by men. Oh God, we got so deep so fast.
So sad.
Yeah, let's back up for people who don't have that much context. When did you start OnlyFans?
So I started OnlyFans when OnlyFans pretty much started. This is funny. I met another creator the other night, and I was one of the first 5 people to ever create a free OnlyFans. So if you don't know much about OnlyFans, back in 2019, they started free pages. So OnlyFans was an itty-bitty website. They had the VIP pages where you pay a monthly price for. And then at the end of 2019, they were like, what if we do free? And it was one of my friends who was like, hey, girl, I literally just made this a day ago. You should make this. And my account was so new that I was having a problem with my account, and I messaged support. I was like, hey, guys, my account's doing this, this, and this. They banned me because couldn't understand why my account was free. That is how new on the wave that I was. And a lot of people ask, how did I do so well with OnlyFans? How am I so popular with it? And it's literally because I was one of the first people with it. It's luck, it's chance, it's always that. There is no skill in it. There is no skill. So I started back then. Before that, I was doing Patreon, and now it is just all OnlyFans, Fansly, and now I'm doing Playboy.
You've told me this story, but
you are doing Playboy? You didn't say. I haven't heard that, Miss Ma'am.
So I just started with Playboy Club last month. I've been in cahoots with some of the
they have that new app, right?
Yeah.
I did see Tara Yummy's collab with her Playboy photo shoot.
She's so C-word. She's so C-word. So C-word. It's honestly insane.
We can swear now. Feel you.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
She can say that, right?
I mean, just edit out of YouTube, but it's fine.
I'm not kidding you. She is just like this epiphany. And I think she is the Playboy image of influencer. I genuinely do.
Yeah, I think they did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
It's also, I hope it's a new wave for that company, and I haven't looked into
I do too.
it, but I
do too. I haven't watched any of their new shows. I know there's a lot of exposés on them. I already know all the nasty shit they've done. It's just
I know the nasty.
If you just ignore everything and look at their covers, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked into it recently, but I mean, obviously, you and I we're both obsessed with Holly Madison. We've read her books and everything like that.
Oh, Oh, yes, Miss Ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. The girls next door, don't even get me started on it. Question.
Mhm.
This is wine about it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So where does the wine come in play?
Oh, you know what?
Oh.
About
Oh.
that, we
Oh.
we haven't had wine in a very long time.
You guys are the fakest bitches I think I've ever met. Let me
You
take one for the team.
are matching our commenters freak right now.
They're gonna love you for this.
Don't mind
Yeah.
if I do. Guys, this was Maya's birthday wine.
Hooray!
Winery.
Birthday!
They milked a
Cute.
rhino for it.
No,
Yep.
they did not. That's crazy.
That's awesome that they did that.
That's crazy.
I'm at
Can
Shawl tonight.
you tell people, you said when you started doing OnlyFans, why? How did it
Why?
start? Yeah.
Okay. Okay, viewers, close your eyes. I'm going to take you back in time. Let's hold hands. All right. So I was in college and I was very, very confused on what I was going to do. I was forced to go to college because of my dad. And I was unsure. I was 18. My parents literally, I'm not kidding you. So this is what happened is that I didn't want to go to college. I was 17 and my parents were like, you have to do something. My dad was bullying the fuck out of me. He was bothering me every day. He was like, you got to apply somewhere. You got to do something. So I applied for a college that was near my house and I wanted to stay home. I had a nice bed. My parents had a pool. Who am I to say no to that? Well, my parents were conspiring, breaking up behind my back. And so they were like, no, you have to go to the dorms. You have to go to the dorms. B word, bitch. Anyways, so I pick a dorm. I move to the dorm. The day later, my parents call me. They go, we're separating. I'm not kidding you. The day I moved into my dorm, I was in my dorm for a whole 24 hours. My parents call me. They say, we're separating. So my sister, who is 3 years older than me, she got given a credit card to go to college too. She got unlimited access to this credit card, entire tuition paid, all her meals paid, yada, yada. I didn't get a credit card. I didn't get all my meals paid. I got a nice amount of my tuition paid, but it was up in the air because my parents were separating. So my college tuition fund was in the air. So I was broke. I was scared. I felt like I was just thrown the fuck out. So about a year into me living on my own, I quickly developed an alcohol problem. I was on the streets of Corpus Christi, Texas. And I signed up for Seeking Arrangements, which is a sugar daddy website.
That's
And
awesome.
oh, it wasn't awesome. It wasn't awesome. It really wasn't. So I did a year at Texas A&M, Corpus Christi. I moved to San Marcos, Texas, which is about 45 minutes outside of Austin. And I started sugar babying there. And I
Was that easy to find?
Yeah,
like
you gotta
sugar babies?
pause. We
No,
gotta pause and take some
so
time on this.
yeah, I can talk about it as much as you want. So a lot of people think they're like, you're not I call myself a sex worker. People are like, you're not a fucking sex worker, you stupid son of a bitch. I did my fucking rounds. I did my turn. Okay. I have the
He's got a
title.
card.
B word. Okay. So I started doing sugar babying, and these men, I quickly realized, and I was selling pictures online at the same time. So I was selling pictures privately, not under the name Peach Jars, just absolutely nothing. And I would meet up with guys and they would try to scam you. They would be like, let me fuck you. Let me fuck you. Here's $100. Let's just fuck right now. Because these men don't want to hire actual prostitutes with price tags. They want to try to scam women who don't know what they're doing in the industry. And I quickly realized how nuanced and like how switched everything
you want to
it
know a
was.
crazy dream for you
What?
that I think you'd be good at in an alternate reality?
Oh, I'm curious. Okay.
Have you ever watched Best Little Whorehouse in Texas?
No, what is that? Shut up.
What is that?
You don't
What?
know that
Oh my god, let
movie?
me get a pen. Let me get a pen.
Oh
Wait,
my
I gotta write
god,
this
you have
down.
to write it down. Best
Wait,
Little
what
Whorehouse
is
in
that?
Texas. Dolly Parton plays like the madam, and she runs this whorehouse until she falls in love. But
Wait, is it a show?
it's a movie.
Oh, my, we gotta watch this
Oh.
together. We gotta watch this.
It was one of my
Cute.
mom's favorite movies. But I just
my God.
imagine this world of Peach Jars, like when she wants to be a madam, just starting a little house and just having like the cutest little like themed
You would
rooms
be
and like
you would
taking
treat
care of
them
our
so well.
girls.
Wait, you know what's
It's a
funny
world
is
I've
that
thought for you.
I know several people who own strip clubs. Of course, they're all men. And so
Yeah.
I've literally thought of this alternate universe where I could start my own club and it be run appropriately. But then again, there's always women who are caught in the system of abuse. You just never know. So it never feels ethical.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's what I mean is that, like, even though it was on my own terms and I was doing these things and I was meeting these men and couples and all that jazz, it still felt wrong deep in my soul where I was like, is this worth the money? And I
Yeah.
thought to myself, like, if I turn around to my parents and I'm like, look what I'm doing because you could not provide me adequate support during this time, would they have helped me? God, I'll never know because I don't have that option to ask that question anymore. But I quickly realized I stopped meeting people in person. I started selling pictures on the side. And I moved out of San Marcos. I moved back to Corpus Christi. I got an accounting internship and
That's
I
so
started
funny,
doing.
seeing as though usually sex workers say like, "Oh, I'm accountant."
Yeah, I see that came way after. That came way
Yeah.
after. So, fun fact, I did graduate with my bachelor's in accounting. Thank God, but it's worthless now. I had accounting internships in multiple jobs and this job in particular, my accounting job, they were so awful. Every time I did something wrong, they wouldn't tell me how to fix it. They would take the task away from me. They're
Oh
like,
my
"No, you
God.
can't do that."
No.
Yeah.
So, I'm not kidding you. At one point, they threw files at me, and this was a workplace of all men. I was the only woman there. They threw files at my feet and they said, "Here you go, woman." And the entire office thought it was so funny. They just crack up laughing.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck these bitches. I had nothing else to do. I would send people my nudes while I was at work. I didn't
What?
give a I didn't care.
Like to
Nice.
wait, other people at work?
No, not people at
No.
work.
Oh, okay.
Like I would get
I was like,
customers. I
bitch.
had like I think I had like a Shopify at the point. It wasn't allowed by any of these companies, but my business was so small, it would go under the
Yeah, it didn't
radar.
matter.
And so
Yeah.
people would buy things and I just send out their orders while I was at work. Cause this is
That's
like
funny.
before Patreon, before OnlyFans, all that jazz. And
Dude, if only you could have created one of these websites.
if only.
Oh.
I literally think of that all the time. If these were women run, it would be insane.
Yeah.
It would be bonkers. But that's not the way the cookie crumbled, you know? But I'm happy where I'm at. I think about it all the time as like I was like, taking a shower and I was smoking a joint at the same time. And I suddenly had a realization that if I was born, 30, 40 years ago, I would not have the job that I'd have. We would not
Yeah.
have the job that we would have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We would be fucking wiping some kid's ass right now.
I don't want to.
We'd be making
wanna
some
do
cornbread
that.
or some shit.
No, I don't even like cornbread.
I gotta take a sip of my wine for that. Can't believe you guys don't even have wine. What a disappointment.
I'm really sorry, but I do have water.
Water.
Yeah.
It was hard to get blackout drunk every week. It became a problem, and then I was on antibiotics, and so then we stopped, and then I was like, wait,
You
this is
guys were
kind of
getting
nice.
Black out?
Not really, but there were a time or two where there was one time, it was a 4-hour episode when we used to do them, and between the two of us,
Oh.
we drank 2 bottles.
Guys, that's a skill issue.
It was bad. I know. And even at the end,
Peach, you
like
know how
both
I
of us
can
are like
drink, okay?
slurring. It was embarrassing.
I can't.
It's okay. I'll take that risk for y'all today.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you,
so
Peach.
so you're selling pictures, you're an entrepreneur. OnlyFans came out, you started an OnlyFans. Great.
I mean,
And it worked out. Great.
I just hate to say it's kind of like butterflies and rainbows ever since that happened.
Wow.
It was
That's nice.
COVID happened. I moved to Austin in February of 2020. What happened right after that? I was just home and I was making money. I mean, back during COVID, I had so little expenses and everybody was online. Everybody was getting stimulus checks. It was like raining money from the sky. And I was like,
Yeah.
everything's great. And now I'm like, oh, I have a schedule and I have to actually care about what I
Yeah,
make.
did
at the end of the
anyone
month.
look at the stock market this week?
Oh, are you talking about crypto?
No, just stocks in general.
Oh, I have an advisor. That's another thing I don't like to think about.
Oh, I don't have one of those. Instead,
Should I go cry in
funnily
the corner?
enough, huh?
Should I go cry in the corner?
Yeah, you'll want to. It's bad. You didn't hear about the stock market crash?
It's getting a little crazy. It's been a
I
little.
I'm happy
Only-
I'm the one that told you.
No. I'm
Did you hear
happy.
Trump got shot?
No. I'm literally so happy I heard it from you because if it was that bad for me, I'd get a text about it, and I haven't gotten a text about it, so I'm safe.
Okay.
Great.
I'm safe.
Great. Happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Was your croc boyfriend doing something?
Ludwig.
Yeah. just stomping
Ludwig.
around. You know.
Okay, so now you have a schedule. What does your day to day look like? First of all, I hate when people ask me that question because every single day that I do is so different. But what does a day in the life of Peach Stars look like?
You want to see? Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
I hope
Okay.
she gets naked.
You're gonna She's gonna
That'd
get
be
a calendar.
awesome. Huh?
You're gonna get what? You hope she gets what?
Naked.
Oh,
Okay,
imagine.
I'll get naked.
Oh,
No!
she comes back in.
I almost did. So,
I twitched a lot.
just
How often do
recently,
you work out, you dumb bitch?
Oh, she
I-
works
I-
out.
I work
You
about 4
piss me
times a
off.
week. It depends. I
No
just eat whatever
way.
the I want. That's my problem.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I can tell y'all what a
You
bit.
don't have a problem. That's what I'm saying.
I'm a bit of a psychopath, and I'm going to show you my calendar for August already. I'm just going to move it quite a bit so people can't see. This is my calendar for August already.
Wow. Surely
Oh.
surely moving it will stop them.
No, I mean, if they want to really look at it, it says
Oh.
Who the
Oh.
hell is that? Who the hell? Oh
I
my
hate
God.
to alert you, but someone
Look
has
at that
broken into your
back bend.
home.
I literally don't know him. I literally don't. Bye-bye. Anyways, if they want to slow that down, it says foot stomping with under boob, car blow job, feet HG pussy play, butt
Are you
massage.
gonna give a car a blow?
No, I think I'm just gonna strap.
Is that really what it? Did you just read that?
Yes.
Wait, read it again.
Why are you mad?
Okay, so I
I'm
have
not mad.
foot stomping with under boob. I have a coming dildo. It has to be a
Oh.
black dildo though. That's been a request.
Oh.
Shower, PPV, car blow job, feet HG pussy play,
What?
Futanari, ass play, butt massage.
What's
Maya
car
wants to know what
blowjob?
feet pussy play is, but she's a little
No,
shy.
Cutie
Oh,
wants to know
but
that.
she thinks she's
asking
into it.
for a friend,
What
but
I'm
it's
gonna
actually
do,
it's
what
her
I'm
that
gonna
she's
do
asking.
is have like a camera like this set up low, and then I'm gonna have like my feet in cam, but then I'm gonna be like schlicking at the same time. Does that make sense?
Can you do it with your Can you do it with your toes?
No.
What
I
if I send in a good request?
No,
Wait.
I'm not that flexible. I
Peach,
have to
get more
deny,
flexible.
I have to
What's-
deny a lot of things all the time.
Really?
What
What's
is-
the weirdest thing you've ever denied?
I want to know what car blowjob is.
I'm
Can you
literally
give a car muffler a blowjob, please, Peach?
Ew! Don't do that,
ladies, please calm down. Okay.
I'm too
So what I'm gonna
excited.
do with the car job is because I don't have other people besides one of my friends star in my content, and they're a woman and they don't have a p- surprisingly.
Damn it.
I'm
Dang.
probably just gonna like a suction cup dildo on a car seat is my idea.
Like a
Yeah.
car, like a seat of a car.
Goodbye, Seer. Hello? Oh, he just whispered at me goodbye.
So what's the weirdest request that you've ever gotten?
So I've gotten it's funny because now I'm so unfazed by crazy requests. It doesn't even
Yeah.
matter to me. But I can tell you a crazy story that I've said before on the internet
Ooh.
is that whenever I first started out and I was like directly selling to people in DMs, this guy messaged me and he goes, "Hey, I love slime. I love particularly Nickelodeon
streamer?
slime."
Oh,
He just wants
and-
slime so bad. He's like,
Slime, do
can you
have
help
a
me
time?
reach him, please?
Yeah.
I just love him.
That would be
Wait,
hilarious.
love
Peach,
all
you
things.
love slime.
will you do pussy
I
play
do,
with a
I do.
ball thing?
Me and Maya got drunk one time playing with slime, but Maya, this is not the same thing. No. Like
Nickelodeon slime.
Nickelodeon slime. He messages me and he goes, "I want you to get doused in Nickelodeon slime." And not just doused, he specifically says, "I want to see your eyelashes drenched, every
Ew.
hair follicle covered in slime." And I want y'all to guess how much money did
See-
he offer me for this?
$50.
I was gonna ask because it has to
50?
be a lot.
I assumed he was cheap.
So imagine
what-
me naked,
when was this?
doused in Nickelodeon slime. So this is a custom request. Custom request, higher
Okay.
money already.
Okay,
When-
okay.
When did he request it?
I think this is like 2020, 2019.
This is before
Okay,
the
okay,
the
so-
Nvidia stock crash.
Yes. I'm
Uh,
sorry you're sensitive to that right now.
But
uh,
bluff so
Doused,
much.
doused, eyelashes covered in slime.
$1,500.
Cutie?
Okay, so I get a new guess, knowing that it wasn't a cheapo, that maybe you were interested.
I mean, if people custom request things like
20K.
this, 20K. Okay, so you guys are actually saying really good numbers for custom requests.
Okay.
No, this dumbass wanted $250. He wanted me to douse myself in slime. He even went as specific as, you need to get a kiddie pool for this.
Okay,
this is
so
his first
that's
message.
$25 for the kiddie pool. That's $75 for the slime. You're already
Exactly.
losing stuff.
Production.
And like my tatas are out. Like,
And the
how
shower.
long is it gonna take me to wash the slime out of my eyelashes and my hair? So I literally make fun of this guy. I screenshot it. I'm laughing. I'm telling them how stupid this is. Tell me why. A week later, I'm scrolling through Twitter and there is this girl in a kiddie pool doused in Nickelodeon slime. I mean, eyelashes and everything. And I look at her and I'm like, was this worth $250? Girl, stand up. Stand the fuck up.
See, the message that
Ridiculous.
gives me is to always get 2 quotes. Always get 2 price quotes. You never know
Yeah.
which girl will do it for $250. I'm on the guy's side.
I mean, I still customs is a big thing in my industry. I still don't make custom content because it doesn't make sense for
I don't know how
my
you could
next
keep
money.
up with it. Yeah.
It's hard to keep up with. And it's also, if let's say I set 2 hours aside and make that custom content and I make like $500, what if I set 2 hours aside and I just made general content and I sold it to my entire audience? How much money
Yeah,
is that
that's
gonna make,
awesome.
you know? Yeah.
Okay. I'm a viewer. I don't know anything about OnlyFans. I don't understand how you make money. If you're not doing custom requests and your page is free, how do you make money?
That is a great question, random person who's definitely not Maya. So, how you make money on a free page is what you do is you send out PPV, which is pay per view. So, I send out free posts, but I also send out locked paid posts. So, all those ideas that I was saying earlier on my calendar are going to end up being PPV, which are locked posts. So I can sell
Guys, it's like
I usually sell between $4 up to $140.
it's like when you
Question.
read too many articles on New York Times.
Because you're a business expert, entrepreneur.
Thank you.
Maya and I are too afraid to show our boobs, mostly because her nipples point in weird directions and mine are too big.
Oh, dude, mine?
So
Pointing left and right. If you were to ask for a direction, they give you 2 different answers right now. But what I've learned is that like nobody cares. Is that dudes they are going all
audio
different
listener,
directions
she just did the cha-cha real slow.
yeah, I just did a cha-cha. I was pointing in 2 different directions. I mean, nobody's bits are perfect unless you're paying a lot of money for them. And even then, are they
my
perfect?
question is we won't show our bits because of our intrinsical shame and embarrassment of them. So as a business advisor, because I do think I think you're very talented at what you do. What could we post on our Patreon for free that you think people would want?
I mean,
Foot?
honestly,
No, you're not posting your foot. Don't act like you're gonna post that.
can I be so real? What I would pay
I thought
for?
this was this business
is-
discussion.
this
I
is
thought
for-
it was a brainstorming session with no bad ideas.
What I would pay for is
I
I'm being
guess
so
so.
dead ass. The next time
Uh-huh.
y'all are together, if you guys did vlogs like going out and shopping, going out and
We're
trying
never
food,
together, Peach.
I know. But
Oh.
if you guys get together, let's say you have a girls' day and you go to a cafe and then
Maya
you go
won't
shopping
hang out with me,
afterwards.
Peach.
I've seen her do it once.
It's true. It's because
But I'm not kidding you. I would kill for a girls' shopping day. I would kill to watch y'all play Stardew Valley. But I know Maya
Oh
Higa
my
won't f***ing do that.
Oh my
Maya
God.
Yeah,
won't
what if we
fucking
play
Stardew
games,
Valley.
Maya?
Oh my God.
Wait, our
Wow,
business
why are you
advisor
looking
told
away?
me it'd be fun.
Stardew Valley is nothing. It's fun. You would have fun. I would watch y'all play Katamari. I'd watch y'all play Harvest Moon.
Wait, she's onto something.
I would watch y'all play these games.
Wait, do we post our video games for free or do we put them behind the paywall?
paywall?
Well, what do we post for free? Because you post stuff for
Hey,
free.
Is this not for free?
This
Is
is
what
for
we're doing
free.
right now for free?
This is on
This is for
YouTube
free.
for free.
Then we just got our answer.
Whoa.
Now, let
She's
me
a genius.
see y'all
She's
click
genius.
Stardew Valley right
Whoa.
now.
Behind a paywall.
I mean, I'm not kidding you guys. I mean, that's what Trisha Paytas does. She like does her
Does she?
podcast and she does gaming behind a paywall.
What?
Damn it,
Yeah.
Maya.
I didn't know that. Why me?
gotta
Why are you
start
mad at
gaming
me?
behind the paywall? Because you
You
don't
were
game.
talking-
Next time
That's-
you guys hang out, I want a shopping spree. I want a food review.
Shopping
I
spree.
want-
We're both the cheapest
I want
bitches I've
lamb
ever
party.
met.
Yeah, let
That
me see
is
you cheap
true.
bitches jump. Let me see you
We-
cheap bitches jump.
We both don't have a good vertical.
I mean, go to a thrift store. I know Maya can shop at a
Oh, yeah,
thrift
we can go
store.
to a
I've
thrift store.
seen her
I do love
ass.
thrifting. I do
She's
love
been
thrifting.
worn out though. She won't come hang out with
Cutie.
me.
Trashy lingerie. Where's the haul?
Yeah, when are you coming back? Oh wait,
When you
Actually,
want me to?
we
Bitch,
just
if
saw-
you tell me something's happening, I jump.
I do. I
It's
just
true,
saw
she
your
does.
calendar. Can you pencil me in? Let me give you a
When?
few.
In August?
Yeah.
Girl, you're smoking crack. You should have told me.
No,
a while
September,
ago.
September.
September when?
But it's after TwitchCon. It's the week after TwitchCon.
Give me a second. Audio listeners, I am currently looking at my calendar. Audio listeners.
Okay, I'll message you. It's the end of summer concert.
Shut
Yeah.
up, because I've already been practicing in my shower about what I was going to
Wait,
say.
what are you gonna do? Because
Wait,
this
what
is
is
the
the
theme.
theme?
You ready?
Wait, are
I'm
you
kind
really
of-
releasing it right now on this podcast?
Are you leaking?
This is the announcement. Yeah.
I'm on my knees.
Okay, it's either September. I might do it on a Thursday. Oh my
Dude.
god.
No.
Audio listeners, she peed.
Dude,
Do you need to get a blanket? Audio
just go
listeners, she
ahead.
poured water all over herself.
Just
that
go.
sucks.
Okay, so it's between September 26th through the 29th, deciding. I think that Thursday is the best day for most people I know, but bad for my producer. So we're gonna figure it out. Anyway,
Isn't that TwitchCon?
no, TwitchCon is the
Oh.
week before, so that's our
Oh.
problem, but it'll be fine.
Okay.
The theme is icons, but you have to go full garb.
Oh, Peach is gonna.
Girl,
Oh God.
You don't
I
even
know.
have to ask me twice. You don't.
But
even
I
have
did.
to
I already
mention it.
did
You don't have to say
chapel. I'm
shit.
sorry.
Chapel?
You're doing
Wait,
chapel?
Yeah,
You're doing
I
her?
did. Yeah.
I hate to say, I think Lady Gaga paparazzi VMAs.
Wait, the meat? Is that the meat dress?
No, paparazzi, girl, whenever she hung herself.
What?
What?
Wait, you did not see?
Is she okay?
She's dead?
You're
Can we
no,
watch? Well, okay,
Judy,
we'll watch
you
it on the
have to be-
Patreon.
You have to be kidding me. Because
No,
that
I
is
haven't
an
watched it.
iconic performance. It's where she got hung and she like bled all over herself. Yes.
What?
You have to watch it. You have to watch the paparazzi VMA. I think it's
We'll watch it on the
2011
Patreon.
performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about either. You want to go change really?
No, I'm good.
You want to? Okay.
Bro, I got waterworks all the time. Might as well.
You can also do two if you want. If you want to be crazy.
like I did last time.
Yeah,
know-
you could do two Gaga, or you could do a like duet, or you can do one and one somebody else.
Cutie, your first summer concert. I'm
Uh-huh.
not a singer, and I'm sure audio listeners, you're like, yeah, you're right, bitch. That first summer concert, I embarrassed the living shit out of myself.
Why? You're
Girl,
wrong. Can I
I
simply tell
sounded-
you you're
I
wrong?
sound like a frog getting stabbed. It was the
No.
Thank you for the delusion that you're providing me right now.
You inspired the masses, Peach. Did you know that? Ever since you and Emily came up with choreography, everyone has copied you.
Okay,
You've
see, but
increased the game.
choreography was the only thing I had. And you know how I did that? Was
Huh.
that literally one night you had told me about the summer concert. That
Uh-huh.
same night, I took 4 shots of vodka alone in my house and I started rolling all over my phone or
That's
floor.
crazy.
Started rolling all over my floor to
Uh-huh.
Sweet Escape by Gwen Stefani for 3 hours until I figured out choreography. And then I recorded it and I sent it. That is my choreography.
Wait.
Well, it was good.
So you did that on stage at the summer
She-
concert?
Yeah, she did a whole dance.
Wow.
I rolled all over the floor because I can't sing, Maya. You've heard me. You've heard
One
me
of my
singing.
first Peach encounters, actually, this was like before we were really friends,
I
was
thought you
uh,
hated me.
Why? Why
You
does
gotta go
everybody think I
RBF.
hate
You
them,
got
dude?
RBF so bad, girl. You got RBF so
What?
bad.
Yeah, you got a bad
do,
face.
you
Judy,
do.
don't actually don't say
Yeah,
that
you-
like,
you
oh
got
yeah,
bad
you
face.
have really bad.
You both do.
No, she's got worse face.
Yeah, that's
No.
confusing
No,
because
she's
people
worse.
tell me that I just look scared. I look angry?
No, okay, so what happened was the first time I ever met Maya is that we were at karaoke with a bunch of friends, and Wojito and I went up on stage, and I think we sung Fergalicious.
Ooh, that
I
could be a
can't
fun one.
I think it was a Fergie song, and you
Okay.
were the only person, Maya, to get on the floor and start dancing. You were literally the
Oh,
only
that's
person on the
nice.
floor dancing.
So, and then you were like, oh, she hates me? What
Well,
do you-
no, you were like this. You were like
Audio listeners, Maya did the worm.
I was
you
being
looked-
supportive.
Okay. Audio listeners, she looks scared. Audio listeners, she looks scared.
I'm trying to be supportive.
No, you did, and I realized that because at one point you turned around to like all our friends, you were like, guys, they're crazy. And I literally remember being on stage, I was like, oh, she kind of likes me.
That's insane.
Okay, that's not even the karaoke experience I was going to talk about though. The first time I remember being like Peach Jar's the icon was when we were at karaoke and you came dressed as a clown and you did, I don't remember what the song was, but you did like a really sexy
The
rendition
Logical
of
song by Supertramp. The Logical song by Supertramp.
I don't know
wish I
that
was
song.
recorded.
Do I?
Oh, it's an oldie.
Sing the chorus.
That is a great question.
Audio listeners, she doesn't know what a chorus is.
I've smoked a lot of weed since that performance. Wait, can I just play it for 1 second?
Yeah.
Is that allowed? So that day I had recorded a YouTube video where I was dressed as a clown, and this song speaks so much to me, cutie. I have wanted to perform it at your
Oh
concert.
God, there's a monster.
Badass.
Dang.
She ate
Peach.
4 donuts off the counter today. It was
Let her
really
back
upsetting.
in. She's back.
No,
No,
that's
that's
a
the
different
other
one. That's a different dog.
That's the other one.
This
Hi,
is Frankie.
Flank.
Hi.
Okay, this is
Audio listeners,
The
there was an
Logical song?
imaginary friend wandered in.
hang on. Can you hear it?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
okay, I know this song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I was rolling all over the floor in full clown makeup,
It's
full
true.
clown outfit. Juno, come here. You're not a fat ass. I was lying. She did steal
Oh.
3 or 4 donuts. This is my dog, Juno.
Dude, no.
And yeah, I would love to perform that song at the summer concert, but if you give me a vibe, and if I need to perform Paparazzi by Lady Gaga and
I
be
need you
murdered
to
on
do
stage,
I need you to do that.
I need you
I don't
to
think you can
watch
kill
the
yourself on
performance.
stage though.
Yeah,
Oh, look
that's
at it.
super non
Fake blood?
Because on
Fake blood?
Twitch, fake blood's fine.
Oh, okay. Then I can be killed a little bit.
You can be killed a little bit. I just don't think you can like hang yourself.
I mean, what if I just
What if I just accidentally do
Oops.
it?
what
Yeah,
if I just
you
did
can-
that?
That's white.
That's a cute
Peach.
shirt. Why would you do that?
Oh, she's all expendable.
Audio listeners, she poured red wine onto her white shirt.
Because I'm getting murdered like I'm Lady Gaga and paparazzi.
Thank you for the vibe. Actually,
You're welcome.
Yeah,
like
we
it.
needed that.
Look, guys,
did.
if you asked me to do a backflip on Wine About It, I'd do it. And I don't know how to do a backflip. I ended up with a broken
Do
neck.
it. Do just kidding.
Do
Don't,
it.
don't,
No,
don't,
don't do
don't.
I was about to try.
Let me look at some of we wrote down some questions.
Oh
and
my
there were
God,
some
you
that I
guys
really
thought
wanted to
about
ask
me?
you.
We did think
Yeah.
about you. It's kind of our job.
Oh, I have a question. You briefly mentioned collabs on OnlyFans. But then one of these questions is collabs on Twitch are a huge thing and help
Uh-huh.
parties grow. How do collabs on OnlyFans work? Do they exist or is everyone way more in their own lane?
I'm going to be so for real. Whenever it comes to collabs on OnlyFans, I don't know. I'm a very much I need to know who you are as a person before I look at your tits.
Oh,
I don't
no.
want to honk things I don't know who they belong to. You
That's
know?
fair.
So I've only collabed with like probably 4 people with my entirety of like 5 years on OnlyFans alone. Despite
I think you would be fun to collab with,
Thank
but your
you.
body would be way too intimidating.
No. See, that's
Yeah.
how I feel about other people.
No.
Is I won't say her name, but I had a model reach out to me that is very, very popular in mainstream porn, and she's just drop dead gorgeous. and I literally physically cannot imagine myself next to her.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've collabed with women, like I collabed with Jessica Negri. Jessica
Yeah.
Mm,
That would suck for
terrifying.
me as a person.
See, I'm gonna be honest. I completely prepared for that. Whenever I collab with Jessica, I was like, I'm probably gonna want to kill myself after this shoot. But luckily, her photographers and her videographers work so well that whenever I saw the shoot, it was oddly enough for Alveus. That was me and Jess's first collab, which is insane to say.
Fundraiser.
I didn't want to, kill myself at all. It was really, really
Huh.
good. Her photographers and
Right.
videographers are amazing. Jess the entire time was like, "You look so fucking hot. Oh my god, angle yourself like this. Do
Oh,
this." Blah blah blah. And
that's
like we were
cool.
so comfortable with each other where it was like, we're just saying the right questions like, "Can I touch you here? Is it okay if I put my hands here? Can I do this? Are you comfortable with this?" And that pure communication throughout a shoot makes it so easy, so fun, so much less stressful because I've done shoots with people or people have asked me to shoot with them where I don't feel comfortable enough to put my
That
arms around them
sucks.
or ask for permission. And I'm just like this the entire time. And that's why I don't collaborate with a lot of people.
Makes sense.
I know obviously collaborating with a lot of other people, probably on OnlyFans, just like Twitch, does really well for your brand. I don't care to find out because it's not my thing. My sexuality isn't open to everyone. And I'm okay with that. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
Cool.
I see. So do you only do it with friends or like icons kind of?
Right now, the only two people I've collaborated with this year is one of my best friends, RL RuneScape GF, and Jessica Negri. That is it so far.
That's hype.
Mhm.
And I
Mhm,
mean,
mhm,
me and
mhm.
Rune, we've only done like the slightest bit of content with each other. I'm just very picky. I like the content that I make isn't full production porn where I feel like we're doing fake moaning and fake poses. I want everything to be very authentic to myself. I'm selling a product. I want that
Yeah.
product to be something I want to sell and feel proud of. And that's what I'm doing right now. And if that doesn't get me as many followers as I want, so be it. Yes. Sue me, folks. Sue me is what I say.
Did you know Cutie and I don't even hug
And
or
Maya,
shake hands?
Rune says the same thing about me and you, Maya, is that we're both non-huggers,
Yeah,
and that Rune still hugs the both of us.
it's true.
I'm not a hugger, but that's the family I grew up in. I don't know about y'all's family. We're not a touchy-feely people.
Cutie wants to make out with me, though.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun?
I mean,
I
what
just
I
don't
learned,
make out with my friends enough.
I made out with Rune, and
Okay.
it's so funny because I don't know if you've met Rune, but she's this.
I don't
really
remember why I
cute-
want to make out with you.
Well, no,
One second.
no,
I
no.
need context. Maya, why do I want to make out with you?
I don't know. Ask
Oh.
yourself that question.
I don't remember.
You don't remember.
I don't remember the context of me making out with Maya, but I want to.
I mean, I get
So
it.
bad.
Ew, dude, take it back. Take it back. This is way too serious. That was way too serious.
So bad. So bad.
No, I made out with
No.
Rune, and she's this like cute little dorky, soft-spoken girl.
Uh-huh.
She bit the out of me. She's
What?
aggressive. She's like,
I would be fucked up if you did that to me, Maya.
If I
would
bit
be
you in the mouth?
upset.
No, don't
Yeah.
kiss your heroes. Don't kiss your heroes.
Okay.
Bro,
Thank
This
you.
was-
I needed
Okay,
that.
as somebody,
I needed that.
guys, I hang out with Peach and Rune pretty regularly. We've hung out quite a
Uh-huh.
few times. I am shocked to hear that news.
I know. She's this little itty bitty
mean?
soft-spoken girl that is just so nerdy. She will dominate and bite the out of you, and it's scary. And I didn't know that until we were being filmed on camera, and I'm like, she's like the only woman I've kissed on camera, and that was a terrifying experience for me.
That's
Whoa.
Yeah, she was completely different than I thought.
And then did you guys talk about it after? And she was like, "I'm sorry."
We went to the emergency room afterwards because
No,
she
you did not.
Yeah, okay, so funny story. Can I just get down to the nitty-gritty with y'all?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we filmed this video, and me and Rune can't keep a straight face through a video, so we had a dildo set up for us to suck. So we're doing a blow video, dual blow video. God, this is a fun episode, huh? Anyways, we couldn't not joke about it. So our whole
Yeah. It would be
joke
hard.
between the video was thank you so much for coming to the blowjob convention. Today, we're at the panel of 2 women giving you a blowjob. We were, like, making a joke out of the entire thing. We
Yeah.
had a few drinks. We're, like, doing the blowjob. We're kissing each other. We end the video, and we're like, "Fuck yeah, let's go. We did the damn thing." So we start grilling some food. This dumb motherfucker takes a
Oh.
knife, tries to cut a bell pepper, and just goes straight through her thumb. So we're barely clothed in an emergency room, just sucked a fucking plastic penis and having to get liquid stitch put on her thumb. So that's the last time we did that.
Yeah.
I haven't looked forward to the next time. As long as we're not in an emergency room, I'll be happy.
Would you ever get into weird niche content, like giving a car a blow?
Is that what you consider niche?
I think it'd be, yeah.
Is that not niche?
No, I think that's niche. I mean, I do niche things like futanari. If you guys
What's
know what futanari is,
Uh-uh.
it's a hentai preference of women with penis, and it's not just boobs and cock. It's vagina, cock, boobs. It's
I don't
all
get it.
3. It's all 3.
So how do you have a penis?
I wear a
Just strap
strap on. Yeah,
But does it match your skin?
So they'll look like thongs. The strap-ons will look like thongs.
But is my immersion
And then-
ruined?
How do you see your vagina?
Can you get a silicone one time?
Okay, ladies, one question at a time. So the
Sorry.
strap-on will come like this, and so the dildo's sitting right here, and then the strap. There'll be 2 straps, and they'll go between here, so your pussy's on full display, and then it's like a thong right here.
I see.
Right.
That makes sense.
I don't
Yeah.
like that I can see the cables.
What does that have
I would
to do
like
with
you to get a
pen-
silicone
I mean,
one
I did
attached to you.
do. Okay, so you know what's crazy is there's a company called Real Cock, and I have 2 $800 dildos sitting in my closet upstairs. I'm not kidding you. They are
What
so
makes them-
realistic. They look more real than a
Oh.
real cock. And I mean, the
What?
balls on them, you can like squeeze them, and they
Can
got
you
like nuts inside of 'em.
show us one on the Patreon?
Yeah, I'll show you. Do you want me to get it right now? I'm gonna wait.
tour.
You can wait.
No
You can
way.
wait.
Okay. Anyways,
That sounds
these
interesting.
look insanely realistic. And so what I did is I did a set where I would put it right here and I put my fingers around the base of the dildo. So besides that, it looked completely real.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not kidding you. You guys will be floored by how real these look.
You're talented. I'll say it, Peach.
She's a
Thank you.
genius.
Thank
Yeah,
you. I've
you're a
been doing
genius.
it for a while.
Would you ever stick like a race car up your butt if someone requested it?
Oh, I did that a few years ago.
No,
For
you didn't.
why?
I'm kidding. I was just Josh.
Oh, I was so excited.
If I stuck a race car at my butt, it would probably get lost. But I do love
Oh.
tech decks, and I think I'm more willing to do that. I do an ollie off of my ass, definitely.
Well, ollie off your butt is cool.
I'll be honest. God,
I just like that you can do stuff with your body. And I would like if my job was with my body, I would do probably the weirdest stuff.
Thank you.
You should eat ramen off your naked body.
See, I
that
do
seems kinda
things
yuck.
that will make me the most money.
Oh,
And so I'll really
That's
only
not one
take
of them?
suggestion if I know if I got a load of the recommendations.
So
Right.
your answer is no to niche stuff like
No,
that.
no, no.
guys, start requesting it on her on her
You know what's-
OnlyFans.
You know what's funny though is that I grew up in a very religious household. I was very
Yeah.
Christian growing up. I was a counselor at my church camp. I attended my church camp for about 13 years, and then I was completely a virgin throughout high school. But I dressed funky. I had a shaved head. I'd wear Forever 21 clothes, and so people called me the F word. I was called a whore. All the names under the rainbow I was called, and I was completely a virgin. Hadn't even had my first kiss yet until I was like in 10th grade. And it wasn't even by choice. This mother wouldn't let me off the bus until I kissed
What?
him. Like my stop came up on the bus and I was like sitting by the window and he goes, "I won't let you off until you kiss me."
Where is he now?
Well, W. He's a youth minister.
Mm.
Anyways, I realized like whenever I was in high school, I was like, I'm a virgin. I'm doing all the things that are right by the Bible, but I'm still being called all these words.
Yeah.
And this is my second tattoo, which was icy ho
It's
in
my
Chinese.
favorite one.
Thank you. I'm getting it removed currently.
Why?
Oh, there's another story behind that one. There's another story. But I just realized I wanted to take back all my power. Is that everybody wants to call me a whore? Okay, bitch, I'll act like a whore. Now what?
Yeah.
I'm making the money. And it's so funny is because now people are like, she has an OnlyFans opinion rejected. Bitch, I got a hot tub. Where's yours? Where's your
She does
muscle
have a hot tub.
relaxation, your fucking jets? You don't have it.
Yeah.
That's my argument against that case.
That is true, and you're well, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know that much beyond being friends with you and Rune, but it's so safe. Like, the kind of sex work that you're doing is so safe, and I love that for you. Like, you get
I
to
mean,
choose what you put out, and you're in the safety of your own home or wherever you're shooting. I think that's great.
exactly. I mean, like what I was saying at the beginning of this podcast is that I was doing in-person sex work. I was not safe. I was not happy. I was not
Mhm.
having a good time. And now I'm
Mhm.
releasing the things that I want to release. I'm not taking demands from people who are governing my body, and
Mhm.
I'm making money while doing it. I will say one thing that has come in conversation very, very recently, which is sex workers like me are becoming safe for work content creators and getting invited into certain spaces. And they go, why can't I have these sponsorships? Why can't I
Yeah.
get brand money? Why am I not getting, given items from brands or makeup companies? Because you have to take that risk.
Yeah.
And whenever I was 19, 20, did I know that is what I was getting myself into? No. But I
Yeah.
consider OnlyFans as my sponsor. I am not
Right.
getting, I'm not getting fucking Dollar Shave Club and Raid Shadow Legends. I'm getting
Which
people
is
buying my
crazy
feet
because I feel like
pictures.
Dollar Shave Club would slay, I assume, if you are
I
shaved.
They
exactly.
would like
Yeah.
you, probably,
It's
actually.
so confusing why a lot of companies won't sponsor people like me. So I'm like, bitch, one, I can sell a product.
Yeah.
Two, people are shaving their junk, brother. Why are they
What was
shaving their junk? To have
Manscaped?
Yeah.
Manscaped
easy.
has to, like,
And so it
I
blows
don't
my
know.
mind that people don't hire sex workers to do that. But I recently saw this woman on TikTok, and God bless her soul, I love her. But she was like, I'm a sex worker. Why is my boyfriend getting sponsorships, but I'm not? And that's one of the risks that
Yeah.
you
You're
have to
like,
take with this industry. And I feel like I have to say that with how much I'm saying, yay, I love OnlyFans. I'm having a great
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Is that there are many, many risks to this job, many, many things that you have to give up. I was outed to my family whenever
yeah. How
I
did that
didn't want
happen? I
to.
wanted to know.
Whenever I started selling pictures, I'm from a very small town. A lot
Oh,
of my first customers were from
we're
my
my
hometown.
cousins.
I mean, practically. I'm not
Yeah.
kidding you. So it was before Patreon. I had Shopify and I would send out digital products, but people still had to enter in their address. It
Yeah.
was hometown, 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 hometown.
Dude,
And I
that's
would delete those
crazy.
orders. And then I realized these people are going to make fun of me no matter what. They're going to buy my images
Yeah.
and I get their money and they're going to make fun of me, or I'm going to cancel their order. I get no money and they're going to make
And
fun
they're
of
gonna
me.
make fun of me. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just started accepting the money and I was like, "Fuck it, whatever happens, happens." And about 6 months down the line, somebody emailed my dad all my links, all my pictures,
Uh,
all that. And of course, it was like a very gross feeling, but my dad just came to me and he was like, "I'm scared." My dad thought I was getting sex trafficked. My dad was like, "Are you safe?
oh.
Are you happy? Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, everything's great." And explaining to my parents that I'm safe, I'm happy, I'm making my money, everything's great. Did it take him a while to turn over, a new leaf and
Yeah.
figure out what I'm doing? Yes. But I am such in a supportive environment right now. It's insane. I'm very, very lucky. It's not like that for everybody. But I'd like
Yeah.
to say this a preface is that this job comes with a lot of risks. If you do this job, expect everybody to know what you're doing, all that jazz. Can you guys hear that right now?
Was it a beep?
It's like a ding dong.
They want
Hang
out.
on, hang on 1 second. My dogs have their own personal doorbell, and they won't stop ringing it until they go outside. 1 second, 1 second.
That's awesome. My dog can't do that.
He said, "Let me out."
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Well, they're gonna be let out just in time for us to
Got
head
it.
over to the Patreon episode. But before we do, Peach, what do you got to shout out, baby
What I gotta
girl?
shout out? Ooh, Alvea's Sanctuary,
Oh.
baby.
Oh,
My mother favorite sanctuary. Me and Jessica Negri did a collab for them earlier this year. Honestly, I mean, if you want to come watch me on Twitch, twitch.tv
yeah.
/Peach Stars, I talk a lot about life and I talk
And
a
she
lot
does
about
Legos
artwork. I do a lot of Lego and I do a lot of bullshit. I
Some
mean,
gaming.
Awesome.
I just appreciate y'all giving me a platform to talk about what the hell I do. I know it's not that crazy. I got the same story as another million bitches, but I appreciate y'all listening to me.
Yep. Well,
I
we've got
think
more
the
stories. We need
majority
to.
of our listeners have not heard stories like that.
Yeah.
What?
Don't
really?
undersell yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hey. On
Now
the
we go to
Patreon,
Patreon.
we're gonna see the paparazzi music video. We're gonna see the piece, and we've got to hear how you lost your virginity because it is a rite of passage. Write about it.
Okay. Should I go
We're gonna
get
be
it
on Patreon.
now?
Yep, she'll go
Take
grab
on
the
the
piece.
my
We're gonna head to
wine.
the Patreon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Peach Shards, for being here. We will
I
see you there.
love being here.
Patreon.com/wine about it. See you over there.
Okay. Let me go get
Yay!
the or real quick. Hang on.
Okay, thank you.
Can we see the piece?
I was gonna say, speaking of which,
Chat,
Okay,
look away
guys.
if you are queasy of